Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. Here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, the 10th day of March. Here we go. With less than a week to go before Purim, we must address the halacha of Chayav Inish Libesume Bepuria Ad Lo Yada Bein Ar Haman Lebarach Mordechai. That means a person is supposed to get so drunk on Purim that he doesn't know the difference between the curse of Haman and the blessing of Mordechai. We gave you a beautiful Dvar Torah about that a few weeks ago, but now to the halachic practicality of the matter. There are those who interpret that to mean that you get so drunk that you don't know what's going on, and that's what God expects you to do at the Purim Suda. Well, I got to tell you that if you look in all the halacha svarim, they all say quite clearly that if you're the type of person that when smashed drunk, you're going to do a lot of sins, then God couldn't have wanted that. He couldn't have wanted you to be so drunk that during your drunkenness you embarrass people, do improper things, etc., etc. The intention probably was, and we'll discuss the level of the drunkenness in just a moment, but it was very likely, maybe I can even say positively, that God wanted us to reach an elevated state of holiness. Great people, when they are a little bit drunk, do get into a holiness of great happiness in their Torah learning and celebrating, etc. But that stage of sick drunk, dangerously drunk, sinfully drunk, that can't be what God had in mind. So if you want to know halachically what the Mishnah Berurah says about the matter, first of all, it's wine only. Nothing to do with vodka and liquor and all the strong stuff, and nothing to do with the night of Purim. It's all about and only about the Seudah, and it's only about wine. I don't mean to ruin your party, but I want you to have your party properly and halachically. So the Mishnah Berurah says that you can drink some mild amount of wine at your Purim Suda until the point where you're sleepy and doze off from it. And if you doze off from that wine, then you are now in a happy state such that in your sleep you don't know the difference between the curse of Haman and the blessing of Mordechai. And that is halachically the way to fulfill this. Got that? I want that to sink in. The way to fulfill this is by drinking a little bit of wine at the Purim Suda only, such that you become sleepy, doze off, and don't know the difference between Baruch Mordechai and Ar Haman at that state of happiness. Nothing to do with sinfulness, embarrassing people, being dangerous, hurting yourself or others. God forbid, none of that is intended. That's what you're hearing here on the Daily Dvar Halacha. I don't know what you'll hear elsewhere, but it's clear in the Mishnah Berurah that that was the intention of what God wanted to have happen. None of the dangerous or sinful things that you might sometimes see elsewhere, we don't condone that at all. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.